Before independence, India had primarily two types of states: provinces and princely states. While provinces were directly ruled by British officials appointed by the Viceroy, the princely states were ruled by local rulers who inherited the states from their forefathers. However, post-independence, these princely states were merged with the Indian Union. And later on, the country went through several reorganizations under the State Reorganization Act. The present-day India has 28 states and 7 union territories. As you can see, the southern half of India has a huge coastline stretching from the west to the east. If you examine the coastline, the coastal states of India are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, and West Bengal. In addition to these states, the coastline is shared by the Union territories of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Daman and Diu, the Lakshadweep Islands, Puducherry. Among these coastal states, you will also find the smallest state of India, area-wise. Can you identify this state? It's Goa, with an area of 3,702 square kilometers. Conversely, Rajasthan is the largest state, at measuring 342,269 square kilometers. Rajasthan shares its western border with Pakistan, which has its capital at Islamabad. The other Indian states that share a common border with Pakistan in the west are Gujarat, Punjab, and Jammu and Kashmir. In addition to Pakistan, the state of Jammu and Kashmir shares its northwestern border with Afghanistan too. Afghanistan has its capital in Kabul. Due to its strategic position, Afghanistan has been an ancient focal point for trade and migration between the East and the West. Now let's look around further and identify the other neighboring countries, which share common frontiers with India. Let's start with the northeastern neighbours: China, Nepal, and Bhutan. As you can see, the Chinese border stretches all the way from the state of Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the east, passing along the states of Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, and Sikkim. China is known to be one of the oldest civilizations in the world, with its capital at Beijing. India also shares its northern border with Nepal, which is the world's smallest Hindu state. The capital of Nepal is Kathmandu. Which Indian states share their border with Nepal? The Indian states that share their border with Nepal include Uttaranchal, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Sikkim. Among these, Sikkim, West Bengal, along with Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, also shares its border with Bhutan. Bhutan has its capital as Thimphu. These were the northeastern neighbours of India. Let's move further east. With which countries does India share its eastern border? India shares its eastern border with Myanmar and Bangladesh. You may remember Myanmar by another name. The earlier name of Myanmar was Burma. Myanmar has its capital at Rangoon. Myanmar shares its border with most of the northeastern states of India, starting from Arunachal Pradesh to Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, and Tripura. Tripura also shares its border with Bangladesh. In fact, Bangladesh is bordered by India on almost all sides, except in the south. The other Indian states that share a common border with Bangladesh are Meghalaya, West Bengal, and a small part of Assam. Did you know Bangladesh was earlier known as East Pakistan and was part of Pakistan? Only in the year 1971 was it declared an independent country and came to be known as Bangladesh, meaning the country of Bengalis, because of its large Bengali population. Speaking of population, Bangladesh, with its capital at Dhaka, is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. So you learned about all the neighbouring countries that share their borders with India. There are two other neighbours that don't share their borders with India. These are the island countries of Sri Lanka and the Maldives, India's neighbours in the south. If you look at the map closely, you will see that Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea called the Park Strait. The strait connects the Bay of Bengal in the east to the Gulf of Mannar in the south. The capital of Sri Lanka is Sri Jayawardena Kotte. However, Colombo, the former administrative capital of the country, still is the largest city in the country and is also its commercial capital. Moving east from Sri Lanka, you come to the Maldives Islands, which are to the south of the Lakshadweep Islands. Maldives is the smallest Asian country, both in area and population, and has its capital at Malé. That was a brief overview of India and its neighbouring countries.